समझ नहीं आ रहा अपने सैलरी इंक्रीमेंट का क्या करूं।
बेटा इतना क्या सोच रहा है? अपने म्यूचुअल फंड्स के एसआईपी का टॉप अप करा ले। दिस इज द राइट टाइम।
क्या? समझ में नहीं आया।
बेटा इतना क्या सोच रहा है? अपने म्यूचुअल फंड्स का एसआईपी टॉपअप करा ले। दिस इज द राइट टाइम।
अब समझा।
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme related documents carefully.
You've probably seen the video of the woman shouting at the politician in Mumbai. If you haven't, if you've been, say, on another planet, let me tell you what happened. There was a demonstration in central Mumbai which shut traffic down. A woman who was in a car that had been caught in this jam stormed out, went up to the politician organizing the demonstration, and shouted at him, saying, I think with some justification, that everything had been disrupted, people had been delayed, and that she herself, who had to pick up, I think, her daughter, it was from school, couldn't do it because they were all stuck in this jam. It's a perfectly reasonable sentiment, and of course, she had every reason to be angry. But we know India, it made no difference to the politician. The police led her away, and the politician was surrounded by the police, who were there clearly not to serve the people of India or the people of Mumbai, but to serve the politicians. Afterwards, no official clarification, as far as I know, from the BJP at the center, but the politician has gone public and made a statement saying that he was doing the rally on behalf of disenfranchised women, that these were people with genuine anger, that there would be such demonstrations elsewhere in India, causing chaos in other cities, no doubt. I took a good look at the politician. He did not strike me as looking like a woman or a disenfranchised woman, partly because of the little moustache that he had. But he was certainly Minister for Water Resources in Maharashtra, which is why he had this protective escort of police people who should have been helping the citizens of Mumbai, but were very busy helping the politician. He took the line, and he has no attempt of an apology or anything. The demonstration was legitimate, that the disruption was inevitable, and that the woman used bad language. I don't even know if that's true. She asked him to get out, which is the sentiment I think everyone in India shares. After that, they've been lampooning her, bad-mouthing her, slandering her, defaming her on social media, or resorting to whataboutery. But the farmers' protest caused disruption, that kind of stuff. The truth is, if you're going to go into whataboutery, there is obviously a double standard at work. When demonstrations are anti-government, they're disrupted, they refuse permission, they're broken up. We've all seen pictures of demonstrators protesting against the government being led away by the police, manhandled. Many have been arrested. So it's not okay when people want to protest, people who have no other voice. But it's fine when politicians from the ruling party decide to demonstrate. And why were they demonstrating? Effectively to punish the people for the BJP's defeat, to punish the people because the delimitation bill, which was called the Women's Reservation Bill, had not been passed and the UPA had defeated the NDA. Why should the people of Mumbai pay the price? But that is the way it works in India. It's tempting and easy to see this is the BJP versus the rest thing, but it's more complicated than that. There is a long and dishonorable tradition in India of political parties stopping traffic, disrupting cities, and causing massive inconvenience to ordinary people. We talk about Delhi and the BJP, but I lived in Calcutta in the 1990s, and it was as bad. Whenever there was disruption, whenever there was a political demonstration, it was nearly always, always organized by the CPM, which was then the party in power. Why does the party in power need to shut down a city? Well, it was a show of strength. And Calcutta, it went worse because the CPM organized what is called the single file demonstration, which is normally if there are a few hundred people, they move in a certain space of time. But if these people are to walk in single file, which the CPM encouraged, then the disruption takes hours and hours. The cops were completely on the side of the CPM. They paid no attention to the interests of ordinary citizens. They kept the demonstrations going. They beat up anybody who tried to approach them. And when demonstrations were held against this, when, say, Mamata Banerjee held a demonstration, in those days she was in the Congress, They would assault the people who were demonstrating, and on more than one occasion beat Mamta up them as well. There were pictures which you may have seen of police officers with sticks hitting a lone woman because she dared take part in a demonstration. Now, some of this is politics. It's not just BJP, it's many ruling parties, and some of it is the police. Our police basically are not on the side of the people, they're on the side of the powerful. If you look at VIP security, which is the biggest nuisance in India, it's always designed to allegedly protect VIPs and to give ordinary people as tough a time as possible to come back to Calcutta. I remember when I stayed there, the police once shut down the airport highway. I wondered what had happened. Actually, the foreign minister of Vietnam was traveling, and they decided he was safer if none of us were on that road. Or look at Karnataka. I was there during the last election when the Prime Minister came to vote. Again, they shut down the airport bridge. They shut down half the city. Does it make any sense? Let's look at Bangalore. When the Prime Minister came to campaign during the last election, they shut down the city. They shut down the airport road. They shut down nearly everything. Now, did Mr. Modi know that this was planned? Did the Vietnamese foreign minister have any idea of the inconvenience ordinary citizens were put to? I don't know, but that's how the police function. And politicians don't stop them. Look at the AI summit in Delhi. I mean, there were good things and there were bad things, but take away the focus on the Galgotia dog. The reason most people in Delhi gave the government a hard time and were really against the AI summit was because the police shut down the whole city. All they cared about is protecting some VIPs, not even delegates at the summit who were massively inconvenienced. They just shut it down. They shut down train stations. They made life hell for the people of Delhi. So you've got to ask yourselves, who do the police work for? We pay their salaries, but they don't work for us. Their job is to inconvenience and oppress the people of India and to protect the politicians. And what about the politicians? Well, we've created a situation where they think they're demigods, where they think they can do whatever they like. And who will complain? After all, they are politicians.